Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going on a bushwalk. This bush trail I have never ventured on before. This is the first time I'm going to take you guys along, and we're going to see where it takes us. We've got a creek running along beside us, and we're going to keep on walking until we reach the very end, and I can make a cup of coffee, hopefully, because I need one. Today's a special day. My son turns 9, and today's the last day of autumn and winter is coming our way. The current temperature is 23 degrees and it's going to get as low as 12 degrees by the time night hits us. So come join me and let's see where this bush trail leads both of us. Okay, so this all fills up with water when it's high tide, and as you can see the trail looks like it leads over here. So the problem we have, when it becomes high tide, it's going to be harder to cross. I would say this is either the end or the trail is straight ahead. There's a crab pots just over there. You can see the buoy. Yeah, so I've been following this trail probably for about 2 kilometres. I'm just not sure where the trail is at the moment. So on the map, the trail looked like it was running across the creek the whole time. So that's my plan. I can't get lost if I keep on following the creek. Yeah, it's pretty tiring, but at the same time it's relaxing. You know, being out here in the open. It's so quiet. No one else but me. So this is unbelievable. So I've been following this creek for the last 3 kilometers and it's taken me out towards the ocean. If you have a look behind me, you can see the creek and it goes all the way out towards the ocean. So there you have it. I wasn't sure if this creek was freshwater or saltwater, but there you have it. So when it's high tide, this whole place fills up with water. So you can't even get here if it's high tide. So thank goodness I've arrived here today and it's low tide. Well, the tide's going out anyway. I think high tide is later tonight when it gets dark, but I will be heading back home before it gets dark, so I should be okay. But this is something that you have to be wary of. If you're gonna hike on this trail, make sure you do it when it's low tide. Otherwise, this whole area is going to flood with salt water. Got mosquitoes and midges, so I'm gonna see if we can get rid of them so I can actually make a coffee. Okay, now I'm going to leave the thermocell for 10 minutes, and if the midges and mosquitoes disappear, I'm going to make myself a coffee. Oh yeah, now that's a cup of coffee. That looks so good. Well everyone, as you just saw earlier, I made a cup of coffee with the Soto 320. It is awesome for a gas stove, fantastic. I totally recommend it if it's quite windy, which it was today, and as you saw earlier, it's very low profile, so fantastic for a backpack adventure. It's just got a plane above. Actually looks like a rescue plane. Hopefully everyone's safe. Oh, that is so good. That's really good. It always makes the hike worth it when you can make a cup of coffee like this. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but my son's in Japan and it's his birthday today and it's the last day of autumn. So we're going to get much colder weather very soon. He's actually at Disney Sea. Never been there before, but it seems like it's Disney with a lot of sea life happening. So James, if you're watching this, Daddy's wishing you a happy 9th birthday. Cheers. And I hope everything goes well, and I look forward to your return when you come back, and Daddy's got a rainbow cake ready for you and extra presents. You know what, the temperature's probably dropped about 3 degrees, so it's probably around 20 degrees at the moment. We started this hike when it was about 23 degrees, so pretty nice weather still. The breeze gets a little bit chilly, but it's not too bad. Otherwise I would have brought a jumper. I tell you what, if you look at the ground around us, it is so muddy. When it becomes high tide, this creek just flows through all the mangroves right here. So even though it's a great opening, it's very hard to get to. If it's high tide, you wouldn't be able to get here. So I just have to check the time, check the tide, so I can make it home. I don't know if I told you earlier, but up here in Queensland, you have to be careful of so many predators. You don't know what you could find in the bush, especially next to creek beds. So I don't have to tell you what it is. You can figure it out yourself, but you have to be very careful in Queensland. Deadly country. That's definitely what it is. The wind is picking up and it's getting a little bit later in the afternoon. Just not sure. Should I stay here and make dinner or hike my way back out before high tide? You know what? I'm just going to finish this coffee and I'm going to cook dinner. And I'll show you a little bit later what's on the menu. So I've got two products to cook dinner with. I brought with me the tortellini, creamy pumpkin and roasted garlic. It's a nice pasta. These are honestly fantastic. You can get them in different flavors and great for camping. I usually go 2 packets, you know, if I want a decent feed, but honestly 1 packet's enough, especially if you're surviving. The expiry date, they usually go for about a year, so when you're at the supermarket you can look for them. Just make sure you get about 12 months out of them, you know, especially if you're going to just store them away and don't eat them straight away. Another product I absolutely love, and I know James loves it as well. So this is the chicken Thai noodle soup. They've got awesome noodles. It's like a pasta dish and the sauce is delicious once you put the powder in. Now you can get the chicken version and you can also get the Thai version. Awesome. Nice and light. You could do a massive meal with 3 packets, honestly. So, you know, a big adult like me, 3 packets would do the job. I think today I'm going to go the tortellini. I got myself 2 packets and we're going to heat it up and we're going to eat it all. Starts first go. Shouldn't take long to heat up. I would say a good 2 minutes with this heat and it should be done. Okay, let's give this a taste. That's really good. that's nice and warm, not too hot, just right temperature. Wow, this is good. This is probably my favorite. I've tried the other one, the spaghetti bolognese flavor, but this one is so good. That's so good. I tell you what, I can't believe I'm having dinner out here. Having dinner in the middle of nowhere. I'll tell you what, I wasn't preparing this when I woke up this morning. James' birthday, gave him a FaceTime call while he's in Japan. He's doing well, by the way. He's having an incredible time. He comes back next week. I believe he was over there for about 2 weeks with his mum. But yeah, 9 years old. Can't believe it. 9 years today. Happy birthday again, James. Can't wait until you come home. Love you very much. You know what? I have to do this more often. Just getting out of the house, going on a trail that I've never been on before, bring some food, and enjoy this experience with all you guys. Not only that, it's pretty quiet, except for my voice and the birds. I heard the bird. This is so amazing. If you want to know how much you pay for a packet of these, I believe you can get it at Woolworths, Coles, IGA, and you're paying about $4.50 a packet. So I know people have the freeze-dried food, and honestly, I don't mind the freeze-dried, especially the mashed potato, because you can make so many delicious meals. But as a main meal, really, you're not using water, you know, with those freeze-dried meals. And yes, it's heavier in your backpack, but you know, for a day hike, you know, you can't go wrong with this. Who cares? It's not like you're walking for days and you have to be very careful on how much weight you've got. Honestly, this saves you a lot more money. I would even buy this food even if it was an overnight hike. Honestly, if it's an overnight hike, definitely. If it's 2 days, 3-day hike, or you know, 3 days out in the wilderness, that's when I'm thinking, it's getting too heavy. The amount of food I need to bring, it's probably not very good. But I'd say maximum, you get this type of food in the supermarket, save you heaps of money, and it's brilliant, especially overnight hiking. And I had the wind earlier, and the Salto 320, as you saw earlier, cooking the food, that was fantastic in the breeze, having that little aluminium shield up, so it was protecting with the breeze. The only thing is, it doesn't have a shield on the other side, so you got to make sure which direction the wind's blowing, and then you just make sure Salto 320 gas burner is in the right position to counteract it. I'll tell you what, the Thermacell, I'll just pick it up, there we go. This is absolutely fantastic. Yes, it costs a little bit of money and you've got to get the liquid for it, but honestly, this is fantastic. It runs for about 2 hours and then you've got to press it on again, but the battery lasts up to 10 hours, so you just have to keep on pressing it every 2 hours. But honestly, I've got all the fumes coming out of the hole, as you can see, and I was bit worried because there were so many mosquitoes and midges and they were biting my hands, and I thought there's no way I'm going to hang around here. But honestly, let it run for a good 10-15 minutes and everything was sweet. So I'm really happy with that. The last thing you want to do is get bitten by mosquitoes and midges. Like, honestly, you want to go somewhere, you want to enjoy yourself. Honestly, if it wasn't for the creek, I could have got lost, because there was a nice trail halfway through this journey, as you could see on the camera, but as I kept on going, it was going everywhere. There was no trail, there was mud, there was just nothing, and I thought, wow, am I gonna have to turn back? But I thought, no, if I get lost, I'll know my way back as long as I stay next to the creek bed, which I did, and I'm still next to the creek. I had no idea it was going to lead me towards the ocean, though. The sun's coming down. I've probably got about an hour until it gets dark, so we might head on back. I hope you all enjoyed this great adventure. I had no idea where I was going, so all you guys were experiencing exactly the same thing I was. So it's always nice to discover a new place. I'd also like to give a shout out to all the subscribers and people who like this channel. I really appreciate all your feedback over 12 months, and I look forward to so many more adventures with you guys. I would also like to give one special shout out to James, my son. Happy birthday, and I wish I could be with you in Japan, but Daddy's not here with you, but I'm always with you in my heart. So I can't wait for you to come back and enjoy some adventures with Daddy. There you go, size of laptop.